Alright, y'all, I'm trying out something new. Right now on this app, it's not recording. So I'm just going to see what the hell this is doing. I don't know if I'm recording in two places or three. We'll find out what I'm recording. Well, excuse my since I've been in Pittsburgh, major apartments, and which is awesome. First of all, to take it with I'm your host, Omar Weathers, the real. I am a Thompson bloodline for my Thompson shield crest, for my Weathers shield crest from Ireland, Scottish, right, and England. So my blood. So I'll be showing you my certificate and other. And while I'm making this video, for the permission to talk to your children, ask for permission to go across your planet, speak the word for words that bring life and not death, words of change for good health, because you are all of life and death, good and evil, death, good and evil, for you are the best judgment of fears. I care that we don't walk these streets or on your planet. That's the fear of not being there. Hug you and touch you, call on you at will. When you call on me at will. And I thank you for that, but still. Our and the prophets that are here today. So we got going on here. Not bad. I don't know what this is about. Why you got my shit flipping left or right? That's your spirit. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that. Our video is different and spirit filled. And it's still weed and coffee, nasty deal. There's still weed and coffee, nasty deal. But to my Dapps crew out there, my fans, this is moving to Dapps Nation. Not damn nation. We're creating Dapps Nation. I am the author, CEO, creator, mastermind of Dapps Nation, Dappathon, Dappalicious, Dap Day. Happy Dap Day. Not do. Happy do. Like, sure, let's have a delicious day. Flint town. Touchdown. Dap up, what's up? Down south, dap up, what's up? Dap up, what's up? Together we will build Dappalicious. We will build Dappalicious.com. One voice, one sound. Voice, one sound. One dot. One Dapps Nation. We don't bless no more traps, and we don't hustle another man or woman. I asked the Most High, was it cool with me? Was it cool with me? He said, it's cool, oh. So now that I see literally and clearly, put out clear vision, solid auto spark, smooth relations. We had smooth anticipation, everything. We took time to mind our business so we can be a digger. Thus, I had the pleasure of meeting men on the West Coast who had an establishment in California, and they were gold diggers. And so when I was in this establishment called the 49 Bar, and I talked to other many things play out in real life, and I live these things because I stay in my business. I'm a gold digger. I've been to the 49ers. You know what I mean? I've been to Oakland. So I've been to the skull and cross of that Raiders thing. Of that Raiders thing. Hurt or kill, but to raid it to new alleyway. Just to narrow it down to when y'all say, when it's written history, I don't really what got them on. I said, okay, thank you for the information, keep pushing. Because I don't have to be you. Appreciate what you have to offer and take a little bit of it and customize it with what I'm basically building up. AKA iron sharpens iron. And everybody played their part. What we have to say nothing. People in California know how to spell rock solid. I talk to the OGs about OG, you check. You don't know motherfucking body. When the revolutionists who are elder and more settled and see the bigger picture, and they can look at you and say, yeah, we gotta tell you shit. That Pound Biz, Bay Area, and we made it big like Texas. We chopped and screwed that thing. And so we went down to the Bible Belt and we had to do a little. We had a woman from some friends. Yeah, so we had to make some new friends. Because the friends that I had, as long as I enjoy being nothing, you can hear if you're okay with being a nothing. The main one is this is a Greco-Roman facilitation. And that's why it's called a common. The morals of the commonality is somewhere else. So this is a lab. We have more colleges and dorms, courses, and witchcraft. You have anything that's nothing but churches and colleges. One. The second part, when you pick up, you'll know that the city is built off of Greco-Roman, their gods, their culture, and how they maintain their society. Think about that. Long story short, my books, and you all you do to come to my. I don't give a fuck about you. No commas, no question marks, no exclamation. And I do it. Don't take away from it. Just put a period. Put a period. And we'll give you this jackass elephant. You remember how much of a jackass you are, and how many times you keep getting your own self in your head. And it's fucking obvious that this is a try to capitalize it and got busted. Mr. I make all deals. Biden, he finally had a chance to shoot get a shot at somebody for his old ass, because he many times somebody felt bastard ass in here hiding protection button. But believe it, bro, full shit. Before they put Biden in, they had a country, they had a United States shield around. In other words, they got a safety switch. They're like, hit that switch and shut his shit down. Because Biden shit is temporary. Hey, it looks like this. Scratched all the witchcraft and the demons and warlocks and crooked judges and mafias is all mixed up in this American shit now of my ancestors, and I got her hair and motherfuckers gonna sacrifice me. That's how you motherfuckers returned since I was born. I did the research. So, feeling is mutual. You don't like me, and I don't even know you to like or not like me. You're enjoying your time abusing humanity and Earth. Yeah, frequency has been fuddled. When I turn black people into Barbies, I said, when I seen black women start dressing like that damn toy Barbie, that damn toy Barbie. Then I seen black all they see on the big screen. I'm looking at a black woman and a black man just like Barbie. And there's a song under here on how okay to do that shit. And this big ass neon sign saying, "Go to the left at the shadow." Death. I'm looking over here at death itself. And I'm looking around me. I'm sitting at where I'm sitting at. Death is always fucking around me. And I'm like, I'm just one motherfucker, and it's all of you. And it's all of you. How many of you for all of you? You black, male, and female Barbies are you niggas is clowns. And they prepped you up. Barbie's coming out. The movie Barbie, the cartoon. I mean, I'm in the boardroom of somebody saying we're going to bring Barbie back. Every so many generations, you can implement some old shit. And then her black males will do it. And then the men daughters have a psychosis, and the doctors and other mental health people and other drugs, mental drugs, feed pharmaceutical companies. River of finances, my hands is down, happy hustle. Shut up. I got a mirror right here. As right there. Right there. Happy motherfucking hustle. I want to play something for y'all. I want to be still have it. Oh, fuck. I'll see what let it come. I'll see what let it come up. Too much right here. Already. Fucking the key. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm programmed thinking that's what it's for. You might see how they do that? Chess pieces. Or maybe I have to. from our videos. Oh, but here's the purpose of this video. I ain't got no rap. I don't got no rap, man. I ain't come to look for you. Business. I'm digging my own self out the grave. No, we're not. Them, and they can heal you in the midst. You're healing yourself. So, plural. By yourself because somebody's dying with you. What? Got names for it, like and being a free thinker. Do what you will responsibly. I don't know if y'all missed that. I don't know if Alistair Crowley told you that or not. Well, let me be the 20. When responsibility come to it, now it's strange. But not knowing that you're the one that's irresponsible. And then when you keep doing it, that makes you a stranger. And then when you cultivate it, that's the strangest thing we've ever saw. But no. Pendulum. And meanwhile, it was really for over, and I'm taking notes. Other exchanges with the, we bind up the spirit of, the fear of secrets. We bind up the ignorance of being in a 81, 9, 8, 19. As I'm doing this and telling about the time, I'm getting a picture of my brother. It was a bar. Because I'm like, man, I don't want to get high, man. Like, it's, you know what I mean, Robin? I think they eat this shit for real. They eat the bleach. They eat bleach and shit like that. Look, even my shit right here. Wiped off. Hold up. No bullshit, y'all. Still white. You know what I mean? He rent me a fucking apartment. You know what I mean? Won't nobody work with a car note. Or I can't pay you guys. Some ass shit that makes your motherfucker say, damn, man, I can't work with a nigga or work for a nigga. Because he's always doing some criminal, stupid shit. We ain't never had that fucking project, suburbs, in towers, none of that. None of that, man. My shit ain't impeccable. That's why my name is O'Macklin on that thing. I keep my shit impeccable with O'Macklin. I said, going like this, like damn, I'm moving too, just like that, if not an extra step. And I used to watch the violence outside my window. Money in the hood. A day in their life was telling niggas how to raise a child and send them up. I want to tell you, welfare grandma. I remember America would say, I know because I used to listen to them talk to y'all like that. Eat every man that comes out her pussy hole because we don't want to be chastised for being whores and cheese line bitches. From snakes, frogs, dogs, cats, rats. Childhood, and communityhood. Hey, we want to extenuate. You shouldn't be upset that he's fucking crazy. This country. Ideology that it's okay for men, sound man or woman or child will smell. We're not talking about the culture or the act or deed. We're people. Maybe I should, you know what? I might buy called the bitch in you. Hey, somebody make that a Muslim note. Let you know what it really smells like. Because if I'm a angry to their house, how do you like me now? You better adapt to that. If you come to our schools, into our bathrooms, or our personal homes, and do the fuck you want to, we should be able to take your as a marker, so we know when you're coming. Who right? You know what a rich man with an LGBT smell like, do you? Hey, Paul Sebastian. But I'm the pioneer for that. That's why it's called clear vision, given to us by the Creator Himself. Always ask for permission before I speak. Because I'll bleed just like you motherfuckers. I can die just like you. Motherfuckers take my shit in broad daylight and no cameras work. I said, yeah. Because you got a big... Yeah. That's right. Can't swiggle with it. The goldfish, Junkie Bunky, Mike Cream. And there is... It'll be easier for you to... I'm telling you, they eating it, yo. They, man. I had to start killing motherfuckers in my hands. I'm like, motherfucker. That's why I stay at. Yet, when I'm motherfuckers know, man, you know. And if, as I'm doing, I don't want to smell it. I remember the first time we gotta market that shit. We gotta get that shit, man. Sure, like you look. This is the only way you can keep this in a can. And see, this is what it smells like. Motherfucking snail, y'all. A slug. Instantly, after I went through, shit, seriously. I'm like this. Ooh. I said, okay, Mr. Snail. What the fuck is that? My energy actually alchemized it and turned it into something positive. Because it was kind of chilly when I woke up. Still sick of nature. I don't, and traded and all this extra shit. But the main is look in the mirror together and tell that person in the mirror, been rolling up my motherfucking my cigarette weed. Some of you might think back on that rolling up. I love stressing so much and leave the past behind. Yeah. All right, really. Because when you back in the day, if you seen this on my finger, this is my own guilty. I get a problem with that. But I'm not guilty anymore. So what we should after kill me, I literally die. Believe it or not. Willingly kill myself, and that's by killing you. Stupid. Seriously, that shit hurt me. Bro, if I think about hurting somebody, shit'll hurt like a motherfucker. Children too, all you niggas, just like y'all want to hurt me. Mexico and Nuevo Laredo, I started to talk to them. I'm for certain of that. But now, you know what I mean? Going up here, when I left, my shit was fixed. I was ready. These is men of other cultures. They're the fact they ain't got to come right behind. All they do is make 2 phone calls, and that's your ass, nigga. See, so stop the witchcraft shit. Stop that. Yeah, we're gonna do a drive by to set him up. So she start playing the lottery. I guess. Okay. kept me up, kept me alive a little bit. So now, we at this point, you always hear that, always want what I've never had as a kid. Always want to get my children shit that you thought you should have had or someone else thought you should have had. Bro, she won $8 million. She probably didn't tell nobody. She ran out, went and got her first check. Fiat. And all that. The little two-zero craze. They said, why not? She did the ultimate nigga shit. Being in the rush to die. Other things that they're not. You want to be something that God didn't make you? Let this be a lesson. A true story. I know. Because every time we show you black ignorance, it costs more money to, so looks is fucking deceiving. You say, oh, that looks expensive as it looks. 6, 7, 8, 90 cents. $1 on my wrist. No, matter of fact, I think I got, maybe, I'll make a phone call. God damn. Motherfuckers, man. It's more than what it is when it's not. Because I keep hearing about what I got. I don't have shit. Who observes me doing my thing? For example, the value is not because it's me really $10, $20. The value because the community, a lot of my jewelry come from being a servant. And it's not expensive. Gold motherfucking band. My community likes me more than your community like you. Now you got a bunch of white outfits trimmed in gold and burgundy and all these funny colors with peacocks. You tell them, man, you Dapps, man. Bang. Try it. Your wife, your dog. And say, man, you Dapps, man. Give me some of that. And do you. That's who wants more. I live in the Crystal Palace. Fried paper products. There's some jingles, man, you want to put down, boom. You got these little music clips. We get a suntan. Literally. So we want to steal your shine here at Dapps.com. We don't want, ain't on no fly shit. We don't fly paper products. Cause you're my fly. Nobody on the spot. I'm not saying where they at. But we just got 2 new people that moved on the floor, man. Almost a whole year. This is some bullshit. Man, anyway. So that's what we're for being a servant. Personal reason, I'll end up giving it away or selling it anyway. Facts. Let me tell you a historical fact around me. My black or I ain't never dated or got along with any female from Pittsburgh. So bitches and you niggas put me on and none of that shit. That's why you can't go like I want to. I didn't have to pay for that. I didn't have to sell drugs for that. What's up, big homie Pickle? Rest in peace, Alfie Palmer. fucking life. I ain't never been home with mom and dad. Went to visit a couple girls in Coachville, Lancaster. I was to your fucking mouth. We ain't cool. We ain't never been cool. We ain't never hung together. Life. Troy Johnson. They ain't never been my enemies. Historically, they ain't never been my friends. They ain't never. I went to sports and read books. Went out in the woods and shit. You're an experience. Close. I am out. I became addicted for a minute. I stopped buying your drugs today. You still selling drugs, and I'm walking with the Most High. And you are now. There's that 60 years between 40 and 60, and that's people. And whatever that, in fact, the dude that played and the new Friday that they killed, that movie will never be free. 7 and 9 years old, to the safety and the health of my daughter. And from the looks of your situation and your lifestyle, how y'all do that? I don't know how y'all end up with the shit y'all had and y'all all stay in jail. That's the amazing. Like certain things, I don't give a fuck what y'all else y'all doing. The police and all them will take care of all that. But that Zoe was my daughter. I guess you told her she was my daughter. You said she was. Y'all want to play God and all that like all the other people in my family want to. Your daughters, you're a damaged female. Every female in your family and every female around you is damaged. And because they need a good man. Our tarot card readers let me know if that's my daughter. So I get my ass symbol. If you've been abused, put that out there. I had to. Because I don't want to say, why didn't you fight? And it'd be nice if you get in contact with me. Men 44, 38. If that's not my daughter, then we can go ahead and prepare for where you're at. Dapps.com, right? What else? I'm not coming looking for you guys, and I wish y'all not come look for me. You know what I'm saying? I never mattered in your life before, and I shouldn't today. Let me look at you face to face. Let me fix my shit first. Hold up. I like your horns. It's the same old. It's like smoking the same weed for a whole month. You're like, for you to just and reflect on what you done to people. Self, close your eyes, man. Get you a bottle. Fuck it. You want to get drunk? Fuck. But you got to be by yourself. Start there where everybody that you might have killed for money. After the first 2 or 3, whatever I did, you find out else. But that's if you got God in you. If you got any respect and you want to cast spells and shit and go to dark magic, like, to keep you out the fucking way so the light workers magic can keep the dark shit down there. So when you clean your shit up, the dark magic let you get through, right? Filter through. Filter your life like you filter your water. And it's fresh. We at Doublelicious have a slogan. This is our slogan. I coined it. I made a solid ink advertisement. A Clear Vision Productions out. What are we reading, Papa? What are we reading? What are we reading? What should we read for the people? religion. He did not entirely cease to be the image bearer of the Most High, still present in all men. So you got the God men, and you got the Most High right there by itself. That's a debate in itself. Men who live off do it, dummy. So I don't want to hear your prayers. I don't want your sacrifices. I don't want your churches or your masjid. I don't want none of that. Why? Because you have no obedience, real law, or American constitutional law. You have no respect. And thus this amoral or immoral type of society is scattered these other fuckers out. It's Revelations. Somebody's words and flip that shit so bad, man. And then won't say it. Now, they see the religion still present in all men, though many denounce it as a curse. When you're religious, oh, you hate me. And I don't desire what you desire. Feelings and desires. Now, if you go on YouTube right now, feelings. And because I won't follow your dark woman and all your children and TV, that's what the Trinity says. You praise the Most High Yah in your prayer closet, or you're going to Western Sight. You're going to a mental health place. You're not worthy of a decent house or living. Make that make sense. The devil, look at what he's doing. So version of doctrination. I should be. But the funny part about that, you ain't got, especially the ones that left me in the streets. Find us some witches. Word, state, and condition interchangeably. Period. We speak of the state of Christ. This is what they said. I said my law stands forever. And so he's on top of God's law. See the trickery? Now, totally why? Because you got God's law and then you put Jesus, so you have two things going on in life. It's called called Gospels. How I know? And these are discussed as various stages of summary of Christian doctrine. You go through a humiliation initiation. Nature in the form of the law. In the corresponding condition. Okay, I had this before 4 years. I'm supposed to have a couple. To be anointed with the anointed one. We're going to interchangeably anoint you to some other shit, nigga. To God's law. Boom. Then the love's tired. What's up, sis? Congratulations on your sobriety, man. To each his own, you know. I mean, I'm not saying I need some. Go to war and do this. I'm not gonna hear no war cry sound like that. Interchangeably, when we speak of the states of Christ, Christian doctrine, published by W.M.B. Erdman's publishing company, Presbyterian Garden Books. I don't know what this is about. I guess just got this book. Let me look at this shit. This is in a book called Coming of Age Around the World. Multi from the loss of his wife and son stands to lose both his only remaining child, a slow teenage daughter, and his favorite draft horse. His resistance toward the English plantations of Queen Elizabeth. So why would the Irish nigga people. That's why that's what I understand about the Pale Kings and other Pale King associates. I got love on chess and checkers. I got love on square. What am I going to fight? No, I can't use these. The question would be, who are Spaniards? Outcome in night civilization. Because the Moors mixed with the Canaanites. I get my poor. I be in pain every day, all motherfucking day. I wasn't so much pain, man. I don't like doing that. I still have some cushion. If I can just get like 10 is like, you know what I mean? Search. Don't want to be fucking around. Okay, there's more than something here. Get an experience for me. And this is why I say that. Ultra weird. And I don't know how to say the most 1,500 other things. I ain't got time for the pain. You get popped in the mouth. So it's funny because Homewood represents blue. So that's okay. So now, as an Amster too, I'm just an Ulster, Amster, UL or AM, stir. That's a partition of Ireland with 6 of 9 Ulster counties forming northeast. Many families on both sides died in the Troubles, the victims of bombing and assassination. You black, we should have some. That's my money, my banking account. That's my goal. Right back to where you got it. Your see all of our shit and claimed our shit. You are the babies of them. So we should go back to our grandfather's crib and see what the fuck we got. We should be able to play with a few things. Some horses, play some polo. We wear the polo shirts. Evil for evil. Over to their crib. And if they ain't doing what they taught us over here, we do what they did to us over, you see what I'm saying? And then the sun will shine from the what? The west. First stop, United Kingdom. Let's go into these castles. They can have in the beaten. We should go get our inheritance. Blood. We're not getting ahead. We won't get up. Corporate people, and how you don't have to deploy that for you. Sage, brief guide to corporate social responsibility. Jose Omar Weathers. The real, bringing nothing but straight books, literature. Anybody can make money, but can you keep it coming? Pull up here. We pull up here. What time is it? The movement towards strategic philanthropy and giving to continue specifically benefiting from the philanthropic to be benefited by the philanthropy. My glasses is foggy too, so excuse me, disgusting. Social role with economic objectives. through their philanthropic, keeping it solid. And it has corporate reputation, emerging markets, staying open-minded. Your own business, not nobody else's. And last but not least, what time is it? It took me 3 minutes to read that. 1025, 1024. What page is this? 1021. That's 1014. 1033, 32, 10. Paul, what am I? Okay. On here, right? 1015. All right. And the priest and the Levite of Israel, ordinary people in the square just inside the east gate of the temple. They asked Ezra, ordinary nigga, stop giving yourself name the law. The high priest, Hebronite, or Hebrew, who spoke Aramaic, whose father was Aram, who are a high priest or a blood of high priest, not Levi. Then there's ordinary Israelites. Two. Okay. Muslim at that. How we know he's a Muslim? Because he's a high priest. You can't be a hood Hebrew Muslim unless you're a Levite. And they say male and female, like a black male, white. And all the priests, Muslims, right? They're in the square by the gate. Now, how would downtown Pittsburgh feel if I went to Market Square and did that? That you will be done, I don't mind. Definitely. He's right. Mattathiah, Azariah, Uriah, Hezekiah, Baal-Samos, the creator, almighty ruler of all. And all the people, and with their faces to the ground. And the following Levites taught the law of the Yah to the people. And this is where you get a Jeshua at now. Azariah, Josabad, Hannah, and Pelah. They read kill people in your heart. They were so moved that they began to weep. That's why people cry around me. That's why they cry around us, Muslim. This day is holy to Yah. Go home and have a feast. Share your fucking food, share your fucking wine, share your weed, whatever. But don't be a fuckhead, nothing. They celebrated because they understood what had been read to them. 3. Father Yah, we thank you for this reading. We thank you for allowing us to talk and the permission to say your name. And all the ordinary Israelites. Whether you white, black, green, orange. You're an ordinary Israelite. How we know? But over the speaker, we can heal this city up. Strong. We can't go wrong. It's where our spirit and hearts belong. And we as manhood and womanhood can teach our childrenhood, our communities, and be that example. You know, that golden triangle, that keystone state, that center of fire. Because Keystone, you know, that's what we see. That's the, you know, that's part of the spiritual mission. And you here in this city, those who are signing off. I am Jose Omar, you know, the servant. With this program here, we out. If YouTube, Facebook is still running, we'll get to you. All right, where we go? we got here? Okay, what we got here?